Hey yo everybody, this is another installment of Finding Sensibility, where we take positive or inspirational quotes, see if we can make them work in our day-to-day, or if they might just be a product of their times. And tonight's quote comes from Lily Tomlin. I always wondered why somebody doesn't do something about that. Then I realized I was somebody. There's a very superficial context to this that we could kind of isolate, close the book on it immediately. That you got to stand up for what you believe in, be the change you wish to see, all of these other different individual kinds of things. But ultimately, what I'm finding through my life and just what I see around me is that our culture is becoming less and less and less about the individual, and it's much more about the community you choose to participate in. And I think this is a really exciting and interesting paradigm that we could be able to embrace, because ultimately what took us as a civilization from being hunter-gatherers into agricultural beings was establishing communities, communal property, communal organization, communal work, help, food, shelter, all of these different things. And I kind of say that like it's a new thing, like it's this big radical change that suddenly there are Democrats and Republicans. Can you even believe this? This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that we seem to be in an era where there are so many ways to surround yourself with like-minded people. And in some ways that's really scary, because then you don't have anybody to challenge your ideology. You don't have any way to think a little deeper about what you're trying to say or what you're trying to do. There's no dissent when you just surround yourself with like minds. And so when you're going through your Facebook page, and I'm guilty of it, not necessarily for ideological reasons, for strictly personal reasons, and if you've been blocked, you know why. Sorry. But when you're going through your Facebook page and you see people who disagree with you or who don't subscribe to your ideology or your arguments, and you just kick them off or you delete them or you block them, it's probably the last thing you should do. Even if you violently disagree with their position or their ideology, you still got to consider it. You still have to make sure your opinion and your ideas stand up against it. So rather than say, I wondered why somebody doesn't do something about it, then I realized I was somebody, I think we need to recognize that I am somebody with somebody. I am a part of something bigger. And it can be the communities that you decide to subscribe to, that you decide to put your efforts to. And because of that, if we allow a little bit of dissent in so that our ideologies and our beliefs and our understandings can kind of change and can adapt and evolve to productive dissent, to productive arguments and criticism, we can have some amazing incredible groups of people. And in a lot of ways we do. But to solely focus on yourself as the individual that can be the impetus for change is honestly kind of laughable. And this may just be me speaking, but I know when the going gets tough, I get going to my support system, to my closest friends, to my family, to my coworkers, to my clients, the people who seem to have my best interest at heart. Not because I agree with them regardless of what the subject may be or regardless of what the argument may be, but because they have my best interest. And when I need the support, when I need help with something, whether it's to make a change or to protect myself or to get assistance, that's where I go. I don't take it on all myself. And I think we have to recognize that we can't do that as a culture anymore. I don't know when it happened or how it happened, but our problems have gotten too big. Our Goliaths can't be taken down with a simple stone. They've gotten bigger, they've gotten stronger, and they've gotten meaner. And what's important is to know who your support system is. And to make sure they're not just yes men. That no matter what, those people are gonna do their best for your best. That's how you know who to surround yourself with. That's how you know who your friends are and who you need to be somebody with. And they're out there. And they're probably closer than you think. And I really hope you found them already. And for whatever you may be going through, you don't have to take it on alone. Because you're not. There are people. There are people that love you, and there are people that care about you. Not because of your opinions, and not because of your fundraising, but it's because of who you are, as you are. And they love you, and they'll be there for you, just like you would for them. Until next time, please take care. Please be good to yourself. Please be good to the people who are good to you. Stay tuned and stay real.